I was definitely coming from a place of like buying whatever the hell I wanted. I was doing these massive shopping hauls, and so I had kind of like developed a habit that I just wasn't really vibing with, and I was like, I need to call it in, and I was like, okay, let's go for a six. Hey there, my handsome and little Cobras, and welcome back to the Cobra's Nest. For those of you who are new, my name is Mignon Cobra, and I make minimalism videos. So today's minimalism video is going to be celebrating and discussing the end of my low buy. So I was on a low buy for 6 months. I started my low buy in January, and now it is June, I want to say 2nd. So it has been 6 months, and I got 4 things that I want to talk about, kind of like my experience, my take-home message, because this is not my first low buy / no buy. I have done a couple in the past, but I kind of want to share what it was like during this one. This is actually my 3rd low buy, no buy, so I'll talk about that and all that good stuff. So without further ado, let's just get into the video. Let's get it. Let's go. Woo! Okay, so number 1, something I've learned from previous low buys and no buys is that like restriction actually makes it worse. So that's something that I had kind of learned. I was in the back watching. So one of the things that I learned from previous low buys is that like getting close to like no buys didn't really help. I started doing things where I would kind of go off the board. I think my 2nd low buy attempt, I think it was like last year or something, quit. I failed. I didn't do a very good job because I think I was just way too restrictive. So I learned from that experience that on this one that I was like, if it's something that I really want, then I'm okay to buy it. This kind of just helped mitigate things that were just kind of like, oh yeah, throw it in. If I had to like throw it in, I told myself, no, that's not how we're gonna buy things. I also made sure to put my foot down on things I didn't want to buy, but I gave myself the space to say yes to things that I did want to buy, things that fall into that category. That when I went on holiday to the Hilton, when I went on holiday downtown to Niagara and stayed at the Hilton, I did pick up some things from the outlet, and I was like, that's fine. I'm on holiday. That is part of the process. My Labubu shopping, that was also part of things that I really wanted. That was within my low buy, because I think there is a distinction between no buys and low buys. I wasn't doing a no buy. I know what no buys are like, and this isn't one of them. This was just like a low buy. I just kind of wanted to get myself back into the discipline habit because I had kind of gone shopping crazy in my year of abundance. So I was just kind of like reeling it back in, but I didn't want to go like super restrictive. So this was kind of like middle of the road. Okay, so coming in at number 2, it's okay to buy certain things. And I think that that was kind of like the main take-home message that I came to in my own journey with this low buy, was kind of realizing that like it's okay to buy some things. Like you work hard for your money, and as long as you're being financially responsible, I don't see why you shouldn't be able to buy things. For me, this was just kind of like a practice of being a little bit more disciplined, because I was definitely coming from a place of like buying whatever the hell I wanted. I was doing these massive shopping hauls, and so I had kind of like developed a habit that I just wasn't really vibing with, and I was like, I need to call it in. And I was like, okay, let's go for 6 months. I felt like 6 months was like the sweet spot. I was like, I don't think I can do an entire year. I think I'll go crazy. And I didn't think 3 months was enough. I think that 3 months is long enough. Like for me, I'm disciplined. I'll wait. I was like, I can do 3 months and then I'm going to go hard. And I was like, that's not enough time to reset my system. So I think like, I was like 6 months will do. I was like, from January till the summer, I think that that's a good little reset. There are like no like big major holidays that I have to like go through in that. Cause like, I like going hard in October. I'm an October baby. I'm a Libra. It's birthday month for me. So I was like, let's just reset the system during this time period. So then I can go hard I love fall. I love Christmas. Cause like, I'm an October baby, so fall is my vibes, and then Christmas is Will's birthday, so we also go hard in December. So I was like, I am not doing a low buy during the holidays. That's not gonna happen. So I thought this time frame would be the sweet spot. That's a piece of advice I could also offer, is like pick a time period where you feel like it's gonna work for you. Don't pick a time to do a low buy and set yourself up for failure during a time period where it's like it's your birthday season, or like, you know, you're gonna have a lot of expenses. I wouldn't recommend that. You're just gonna feel like a failure. You might attribute your lack of success to you when it's really the conditions. Like, be smart with this. Okay, so coming in at number 3, regarding the things I chose not to buy or that I vetoed, I actually forgot a lot about them. I'm pretty like picky with the things that I want, and unfortunate for me, like I'll like put it away in my mental cart, and I'll just hold on to that mental cart for like months and years and just ruminate. So the whole like, oh, just sleep on it doesn't work for me. Like for me, I actually have to categorize like logically if I will or will not buy something. If I've categorized something as a buy, it's never a no, it's just a not right now. And I'll wait years before I buy it. I don't know, is that necessarily a good thing, a bad thing? I don't know. But for this low buy in particular, there were some stuff that I might have just thrown into the category of like, yeah, just buy it. Just cause I got used to it in my year of abundance. But I was like, I would put it back and I was like, yeah, walk around the mall. And if walking around the mall I forgot about it, that was actually good enough. So I find that that's actually what works for me. If I can't remember with it out of sight in a short duration of time, then I know that I didn't really want it. But if I can still think about it for a long period of time, then I know I really want it. So for me, if I just put it back and if I left the store, if I still remembered, I was going to keep thinking about it for the next couple months. But I knew that if I walked out of the store and I kind of already forgot about it, then I knew that I had made the right decision. And if I can walk out of the store and be like, okay, wait, never mind, let me go back. I kind of have gotten to a place where I kind of know myself. So that's a piece of advice I could give, is that try to sleep on it to the best of your ability. I know that not everyone, like, doesn't work for everyone. I know for some people, like, you hang on to it for forever. But what I'm trying to say is that, like, a lot of the things I didn't buy, I forgot about. So I can definitely advocate for that. Maybe put it in your cart or sleep on it and see if you really, really, really want it. Sometimes we're just like chasing the high of shopping rather than like the item itself. Okay, and coming in at number 4, the last point. So I was actually really happy with the amount of money that like I've saved and Will has saved, because we're a team. I think of our finances as like a unit. So we were definitely very like careful these past couple months. Like we definitely do the system where we like veto stuff. Like the two of us have to be on board for any purchase that's made. So if one of us vetoes it, like that's a reason to like not buy something. And that's been like a really good practice for the two of us, because I feel like it's important as a team for the two of us to be on the same page. There's no material possession that's worth like fighting over with your spouse or going against your spouse's opinion. So for me, if I don't want to hear a veto, I have to be like very careful about the things that I do ask for. I don't want to give like the impression that like I'm constantly asking like, should we buy this, should we buy that, and him constantly vetoing it. It's like, it's kind of dumb. It defeats the purpose. So I had to be like really intentional about the things that I did say, that I was like, what do we think about this? Because then it's kind of like, I'm really thinking about it. I'm serious about this. And like, as a team, what do we think? At the end of the day, or like the end of the month, like we always have like little mini financial discussions. And we've kind of come to the conclusion that we've been really happy the way we've been like allocating our money. And the thing about the low buy or the no buy is like, we kind of also ended up extending it into like the way that we eat. You guys saw in previous like years or months, we definitely used to eat out a lot. And then we just kind of decided to challenge ourselves in this low buy. We're like, why don't we also like try like not eating out at like restaurants as much, maybe like do like faster food that doesn't involve like sitting in at a restaurant, try more affordable options. So like instead of sitting in at like a brunch place that is more expensive plus the tip, why don't we go for like McDonald's or like eating at home, just to kind of see like, will it make an impact in our finances? And pleasantly, we've been pretty happy. There has been a significant drop in it. Like I'm obviously not going to share numbers, that's very personal, but that like shift in mentality. And like the best part is like, we definitely did not feel deprived. Like we talked about like, do we feel deprived? And we're like, no, not really. We still felt really happy. We still felt really like indulgent. Like we're having a good time like on the weekends. Like to me, like eating a meal that I didn't cook still feels like an indulgence. So whether it be in a restaurant, a sit-in restaurant, or like the food court at the mall, I still felt just as equally happy. But this one was definitely a lot more affordable and also a lot better on my calories. I've definitely been feeling a lot healthier. You guys have definitely seen on my like TikTok, I've been like on my health grind. I know this is totally irrelevant to the low buy and the no buy, but I think that a lot of these things is more of the emotional state or the thought process than it is really particularly being like, I didn't buy this and I didn't buy that. It's more kind of like about the mentality. Eating at the food in the mall has been really good on like my waistline. I'm not really much of a dieter. You guys know that that's not for me. I don't like that. I prefer to be healthy and happy and eating like healthy foods, but definitely not having to eat these large portion size from the restaurant has really been beneficial, because the meal sizes are smaller at the mall. So that's also been really good for my waistline, because like for me, I don't hold back. Like I have a good time. If I'm at the restaurant, I'll eat everything on my plate. I don't take any like leftovers. Like I eat all of it. So that's also been like a pleasant side effect. It's been good for my pocket and also like really good for like my body. Oh yeah, so like what does this mean for the next couple months? So my low buy is done. I think that I'm really happy with the way things went, and I think I would kind of like to enjoy, if I do want to buy some stuff in the upcoming months, I think I'm okay with that. It's the summertime. My birthday is in October, and then after that it's December. So I think that the low buy is over. If I want to buy something, I'm just going to buy something, because sometimes I think the restriction can be like taxing, and I want seasons where when I'm in a season of something, that's the season I'm in. If I'm not in that season, then I'm not in that season. So right now I'm not in a low buy season. If I need to buy something or want to buy something, I'm going to buy something. Obviously I'm still going to be intentional, but it's not a low buy anymore. So hopefully, I don't think I'm going to go off the rails. I can see Will like hyperventilating in the back. So yeah, thank you for coming along with my little social experiment, with my little low buy, no buy. I hope that you guys could have enjoyed it. It was really fun giving you guys like updates and whatnot. And So thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.